Hey everyone, it is Icedhazelnut. I'm coming to you with the third harvest session of this One Remind magazine. This is the third one. I had bought 3 of them at the Dollar Tree last week or a week ago, and yeah, I'm gonna harvest this. I did the rock and roll one first, the birth of rock and roll. Then the last one I did was the 80s, and now it's 50 years ago. A look back at 1974. TV, movies, music, and more. I was trying to find if there was there is not a date on these, but these are, oh, look at that. That has a $5.99 price tag, but $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. Paid with my own money, $1.25 each, I should say. So let's go through this, and I shall harvest. I have this. I'm gonna take out the staples first. I have big scissors and little scissors when I fussy cut. All right, let's see. Let us take. There's 2 staples there to hold the magazine together. I love it that it's, why is this here? What happened here? Oh, this is, I meant to show, I know where this is, or where it used to be. I was going to show my brother that, and I still haven't. So that's why I had that there. Anyways, not too thick of a magazine. 2 staples here, and it is like a newspaper. It's matte, and it's thin, but the color is great. I love it that it's in color. Let me... Gotta get up, make sure. Let me... Can't find the middle. Where is the middle? I'll pretend it's the middle. I just want to open it so I can take the staples out. The staples. It's easier to cut the pages. Sorry, my fingers sometimes don't work properly. Ooh. Oh gosh. Oh jeez Louise. Okay, that one's hard to get out. On my last one of them was hard to get out. They're like super strength staples. Okay, so 1974. I guess I was very young though. Very young. I loved Happy Days, so the Fonz. I'm probably just gonna use the front cover. In the rock and roll one, I just wanted the rock and roll part, but I kept the images of the other. They were the musicians who started rock and roll. Well, not started, like they did start rock and roll, but so Mary Tyler Moore here, Al Pacino, Elton John, Stevie Wonder, James Garner, Angie Dickinson. This is like everyone has TV personalities, music, movies. I'm sure sports probably. So I'm gonna keep this front page intact. And here is from the Towering Inferno. Steve McQueen was in that. Oh, Kung Fu. I kind of want that, but we'll see what's on the other side. There is no date on this, right? Yeah, like I said, but they just came out this year. They're fairly new, I'm pretty sure. Carl Douglas, everybody was kung fu fighting. Remember that? The Bionic Man, I used to love that show. So 1974. Some of you were just not even a gleam in your parents' eye, I'm sure. I want kung fu. I used to love kung fu. I used to love like Saturday, the kung fu movies, you know, the ones with the mouths didn't, because it was dubbed. They were dubbed, so they didn't match the synchronization of the mouth. So I think I'm gonna get the Bionic Man. Oh, but I do want Happy Days though too. I'd rather have Happy Days. There we go. All in the Family was okay. I did like MASH as an adult. I didn't get it when I was younger. So, oh man. I loved Good Times. I loved that show. Saturnford and Son was good. I'd watch Rhoda. Little House I'd watch. And Chico and the Man. Dang it. Oh, actually I can get it. I will take him to add here. And I still can get MASH. So, I have to remember that. So, I was just praying like there wasn't anything I super liked. So I was really young. I've said this before. My mom pretty much would let me watch anything as long as it wasn't too spicy. So I was such a little kid, under 10, watching Policewoman. I'd watch that. I watched Kojak and the Rockford Files. But I want this for Jimmy to add when I paste him there. And Freddie Prinze Jr. This is his dad. What was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Freddie Prinze. Freddie Prinze Jr. and Freddie Prinze. So, Freddie Prinze Jr. is the voice. He does a bunch of voices, and he was in. Oh my God, what is that? He's been in a ton of movies. So, before my time. And this is Autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. I don't think I ever saw that movie. I know what it is. QB 7? I have no idea what that is. I didn't watch that. So these were more adult movies, so maybe that's why I never watched them. Here's fashion. I did love those socks. Okay, I don't really need anything here. Here's another one of those. I guess you could still subscribe. I do want this because Stevie Wonder, all three of them, Olivia Newton-John, Stevie is still with us. Miss Newton-John is not, and John Denver. He perished in a plane accident, I believe. And the Jacksons were awesome. Oh my God, Wings. I love Wings. I was just listening to Wingspan the other day. Got it at, guess where, a thrift. Okay, so I'm gonna have to forego. I think I might be able to get Rush, but I want the Jackson 5. And Jim Croce was good too. Super duper good. And definitely Wings. They were probably my favorite from the 70s. And Kiss fan and Miss Aretha. And here they're talking about billboards, top 20 albums, top 50 singles. I remember all these songs. Oh my. Time in a Bottle, Jim Croce. Let Me Be There, Olivia Newton-John. Yeah, all of them. Ringo Starr. See, I liked the Beatles, but I loved them more separately. Ringo, phenomenal. I love him. I love George Harrison separately. Of course, Wings and Paul McCartney, his solo stuff. And, of course, John Lennon. I'm looking at the top 20 albums. Pretty cool. Oh my God, Loggins and Messina. I remember them. And Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Pink Floyd, of course. ZZ, I have that. I was like, oh, I'm wondering what I have from this top 20 albums. They're on CD. So, I don't have Band on the Run, but I have Wings at the Speed of Sound. I found the cassettes last year. And then I also found, like I said, Wingspan on CD. Got Tres Hombres CD. All these I found on at the thrift at the Goodwill outlet, or Goodwill's way in the past. Anything else I have? I don't think so. Pretty cool though. Oh my god, David Essex, Rock On. That was a favorite. Let's see, of course, Freddie Mercury, Elton John. Yeah, I'm gonna... Not a big fan of The Godfather. We had to watch it in film studies. But to each his own. If you liked it, cool. It's what makes us all individuals. I think I mentioned before, I did see Sugarland Express, and yeah, it was interesting. I liked it. Not into like Texas Chainsaw. Not that I'm scared of it, not at all. There's the running and the screaming and then the blood, and it's, yeah. Let's see. Blazing Saddles. I don't remember seeing it, but I know of it because, again, studied in film studies. Young Frankenstein was awesome. I remember seeing this commercial for the Groove Tube, but I don't think I ever saw it. So, Henry Winkler. Okay, it's all about Henry. Do I want Little Henry or Big Henry? Or do I want some of this stuff back here? No. So Born this year, I was going through some of these and the other magazines. So in 1974, all these current celebrities were born in 1974. Ed Helms, and I've heard of every one of them. Yes, and my last one I didn't hear of two of them. There were two women I've never heard of. Born in 83, but in 74, Ed Helms, Mahershala Ali, Penelope Cruz, Donald Faison, Joel Edgerton, Derek Jeter, Hilary Swank, Amy Adams, Leonardo DiCaprio. Really? Huh. Sarah Paulson, and Ryan Seacrest. Huh. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna get little finds. What's on the other side here? Do I want Young Frankenstein? No. I will forego that. And I kind of want some of this stuff. But here's another. The other magazines have these auto albums. This one is talking about the 1954 Lincoln Capri V8, 205 horsepower. So I'll probably cut some of that, or use it as a background and then paste stuff on top of it. That's, I think, what I might do with that. Let's see. There's more trivia. Put this on the side without trying to tear this apart. See, here's sports. I am not a sports person at all. I think it's because my father never really was, except for he loved wrestling. I could never get into wrestling. So my brothers, they like hockey and football. Not super football fans, but they do watch some games. But my one brother loves hockey. So Family Circus. Oh my gosh. You shouldn't walk in front of buses like that lady. They're pretending to be on the bus. Dennis the Menace. Oh my gosh. I miss the comic strips. I might do that as a background too. Background. Cut this up. So far, these have been easy to tear out so far. Okay, how about this? Same thing. These are nice backgrounds. Or cut out like certain questions just and paste them. I have that idea too. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. So, and then puzzles. And then starts the puzzles. All the three of these magazines have puzzles near the end. I don't know if they're the same or not. Some sometimes a puzzle person, but when I was ill a few years ago, I was a puzzle person because I had to have a long bed rest, but luckily I got through that. Little House, Michael Landon, and here are the answers. Anything here? More answers. And The World of Sid and Marty Krofft, Atlanta, Georgia. I loved HR Puffin stuff. So yeah, I don't remember The World of Sid and Marty Krofft, but HR Puffin stuff. That's The World of Sid and Marty. Here's HR. Huh. Is this a place? Oh, it's a place. Okay, they did the Banana Splits. I love the Banana Splits. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters. I'd watch it sometimes, and Land of the Lost, but I wasn't too crazy about those shows. Oh, okay, so it was a place in Atlanta. The World of Sid and Marty Krofft. Huh, interesting. Let me bring it up to you guys. If you're from Atlanta, hello. Shout out to Atlanta. Oh, I'm trying to keep it steady so you can pause to read. If you don't know, now you know. So cool. And Burt Reynolds, The Longest Yard. It's a pinup. He's the pinup. And Towering Inferno. I did see that, and at the time I thought it was interesting, but very frightening. I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't want to be in that predicament. Yeah. So next I'm going to fussy cut some of this stuff, and I'll come back to you afterwards. There you go. So this is the third, what is it called, Remind magazine, and the 3 I purchased. So all done fussy cutting this one, 1974, 50 years ago. Can you believe that? Time does certainly fly. And thanks for watching. Catch you later.